do audio and started next to me. I was down there, but then my computer overheated. I tried to get it to come back.
Did you have one that like dropped in the grass? Did you hit on that?
I think I got put air on. I don't remember. I'm sure. Yeah, I put air on. I wasn't watching that closely. Welcome everybody. We're here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex, Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Bullitt East. Some technical difficulties. We are here for the top of the fourth inning. Scott County leads the Chargers 1-0 after a home run last inning by Justin Stevenson. Preston Luckett on the mound for Scott County going into his fourth inning. A couple strikeouts. The batter now is Jack Willard, number 42, playing center field. It's ball one, first pitch. Shows the bunt again. It's strike one. Infield for Scott County, Seth Jean at first base, Will Rose at second, Sebastian Arden at shortstop, Parker Dotson at third base. The outfield, Tyler Wands left field, Justin Stevenson center field, Colt Fields in right field. And that's ball two. Behind the plate for Scott County, Duncan Stevens, and on the mound is the senior pitcher, Preston Luckett. Jack Willard, number 42, the batter for Bullitt East. He shows the bunt again. Dawson charging in from third base. Pulls back to bunt, and that ball will be fouled down the left field line. Two balls, and two strikes is the count. Willard steps out of the box. Now he steps back into the box. He awaits the 2-2 from Luckett. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Out number one of the top of the fourth inning. That brings up number 7, Luke Renfro. He doubled on an error by the right fielder in his last at bat. Drops the ball out there in the outfield. One out is down. That's ball one outside. Second pitch is high and inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Now the count. Here is the 2-0. Ball is hit into left field, and it will be down for a base hit for Renfro. He'll stay on first. Got kind of left field. Tyler Wands gets that ball back into infield quickly. The Chargers will bring in Simpson to run for their catcher. That brings up number 16, Hunter Holland. Flew out to left field in his first at-bat of the game. Here is for his second at-bat of the game. He shows the bunt. He'll pull it back. Runner goes, and the throw from Stevens to Sebastian Arden at second base is in time. Simpson will be caught stealing. That's out number 2. No balls, 1 strike is the count. 2 outs down. The pitch. That ball is hit down the third base line, but it will be fouled out of play. Here is the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Drop third. Stevens throws it down the first base line, and that Gene jumps and steps on the bag. That'll be out number 3 of the top of the fourth inning. After the top of the fourth inning, Bullitt East scores 0 runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner. No runners left on base. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex, Vero Beach, Florida, for Scott County versus Bullitt East. Scott County leads and going into the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-2 Bullitt East 0. At the bat for Scott County is number 28, Duncan Stevens, struck out swinging his first at bat. First pitch of his second at bat is ball one outside. Ball is hit into center field. Wheeler tracking back, and he will settle under it and make the play for out number one of the bottom of the fourth inning. And brings out number 14, Seth Jean, playing first base today. He flew out to right field in his first at bat of the game. He steps into the box and waits the first pitch of his second at bat. Here's the pitch. It's ball one, low and away. The 1-0. That's ball two outside. Here is the 2-0. Ball is hit down the third baseline. Seuss makes the play and throws it across to Cahiz at first base. That's out number two at the bottom of the fourth inning. That brings up number 4, Garrett Sparks, designated hitter for Scott County. He grounded out to third base in his first at bat of the game. Here's the first pitch of a second at bat, and it is a line drive to Wolf at second base. He'll catch that, and that'll be out number 3 at the bottom of the fourth inning. So after the bottom of the fourth inning, Scott County scores no runs on 0 hits, no errors by Bullitt East, and no runners left on base. The score after 4 complete innings, Scott County 1, Bullitt East 0. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Me. Hey, I'm landing airplanes over here. Settle down, boys, okay?
We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex at Vero Beach, Florida, Scott County versus Bullitt East. Joined now by baseball coach Brad Wan. So, Coach, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. It's a lovely sunny day in Vero Beach, Florida.
Batter for Bullitt East is number 4, Bradley Myers.
It's a big guy, Connor. What's he listed at? You got a height and weight on that guy?
No, I don't.
It's a big boy. He don't miss many meals.
Here's the 2-0. It's ball 3 outside. 3 balls, no strikes to count now.
He's definitely taking advantage of the meal plan down here.
Here is 3-0 from Luckett.
Ooh.
And it'll be ball 4. He'll take first base. Brings up.
Not a bad pitch there. That's kind of close.
Brings up number 10, Keaton Kine. He's first baseman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
So Connor, how many years you been coming here?
4 years been coming here.
What about with your older brother, Andrew?
Yeah, his first year was Jack's freshman year.
Okay.
So they played together the first year, and then
This might be the nicest weather we've had since with no, like we had a little bit of that thunderstorm last night, but we got it in. But
yep. Shows the bunt and bunts on the first baseline. Luckett picks it up and
he
will
got him
tag
out.
out the runner. Kynes out number 1 of the top of the 5th inning.
Bullitt East, mom and dad didn't like that.
Myers moves up to second base.
What's Bullitt East record here, Connor, coming into this?
Bullitt East is 5-0 so far this season.
Wow.
Ethan Wolf, the batter for Bullitt East. Swinging a miss, strike 1.
Breaking ball, 0-0. Good pitch by Preston. Is there a courtesy on second, Connor? They did. They courtesied at second.
Yes, I think that is.
Yeah. Well, they're going to pick here. Nothing.
No play. Luckett tries to pick off Myers. Myers' runner.
We played this team a few times over the years down here.
Yep. Throw 1 shows the bunt and
Bunt for
it'll
hit. Bunt for hit foul.
be fouled off.
That wasn't a sack. He was bunting for a hit. 0-2 now. This is a chance for Preston to expand the zone a little bit. He's way ahead.
No balls, 2 strikes to count. He'll step off the mound, the rubber. Here's the pitch.
Good pitch.
Will be called ball 1.
Breaking ball away. Blowing away. That was good. He's still way ahead. Let's see what he comes back with here. Fastball low and away there.
2 balls, 2 strikes is the count.
Where's this guy hitting the lineup, Connor?
He's hitting 7th.
7, okay.
2-2.
Breaking ball again.
And it's fouled off.
Good pitch. Good little piece of hitting. Fouling it off.
Yep. Two balls, 2 strikes still to count. Here's the pitch from Luckett. And it'll be called strike 3. Wolf strikes out looking.
Well, fastball inside corner froze him. Good spot. Got 2 down now.
That brings up number 00, Connor Sauce, playing third base.
What did he do his last time, Connor?
He flew out to left field in his last at bat.
Okay.
That ball is popped up
behind home plate.
Duncan Stevens, the catcher, couldn't find the
see
ball. Be strike one.
I wonder how this heat's affecting him. Yeah, it's 85, 86 today with humidity. Last time they probably saw that was probably last time down here.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I'm sweating and I'm up here in the shade. Not a real big lead at second. Oh, it's nice benching off, but
Ball one outside.
breaking ball away.
One ball and one strike is the count.
Wind looks like it's blowing, what, out to right, Connor? Kind of cross, left to right?
Yeah, left to right, what it looks like.
Breaking ball again. That's a good pitch on the outside
Oh,
corner.
it's called strike two.
Bullitt East fans not happy about that.
No, they're not.
They've been pretty vocal today.
Yep.
Way ahead here, 1-2. Runner just now getting his lead.
The pitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Same pitch, just a little more away. Two. A lot of airplanes flying overhead here, Connor. A little airport right next door.
2-2. Popped up in the left field. Stevenson, the center fielder, calls for the ball, and he'll catch that for out number 3 at the bottom of the 5th inning. After the top of the 5th inning, Bullitt scores no runs on no hits, no Scott County errors, and 1 runner is left on base. The score, Scott County 1, Bullitt 0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on our Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex, Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Bullitt East after 4.5 innings. Scott County leads 1-0 up to bat for Scott County is Parker Dotson. First pitch is fouled off. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Both pitchers have pitched well. This guy from Bullitt East is throwing pretty good. What year is he, Connor? Does it have his class on there? Second pitch popped up to third. Third baseman makes the out. 1 away.
The pitcher is a junior. Up to bat for Scott County number 22, Tyler Wands.
I got some dirt on him.
Shows the bunt. Bunted down the third baseline.
There, he's there.
No throw from the catcher. He'll be on first base.
I'll take credit for teaching him that, Connor. Okay. That was a good bunt by Tyler.
And that brings up number 9, Colt Fields, playing in right field today. Struck out in his first at bat.
See what they do here. Coach Willard's big on delayed steals.
It's ball 1 high.
Wrecking ball, that was close. Yeah.
It was.
This guy's kind of sidestepping too. He likes to catch somebody sleeping. I'll tell you, Scott kind of does a good job on the delayed steals. I'll be surprised if they don't try to do one here in a second.
It's hit down the third base line, and third baseman Sauls will miss that ball.
He boots it. No play at first or second. Let's see if we get a chance. Catcher's calling time and going out to the mound and have a little word. Really? Catcher signed with EKU. Wow. What? He's a senior then? Senior.
Yes, he's a senior.
Arm. Good
he
arm
does.
from what I saw.
Scott County back to the top of the lineup with Justin Stevenson. Walked in his first at bat and then hit a home run to left field in his second.
Connor, I'm going to give a shout out to your grandparents listening right now. Connor, we're very proud of you. You're doing a wonderful job.
First pitch of Stevenson's third at bat.
He's going.
Ball 1 outside.
Kind of stepped out in the middle of that at bat.
He did.
And then looks like it was a little low and away. It was close, but interesting. Tyler's got a mediocre lead at second. About average. Shortstop playing right behind him. Pretty big hole at short there. Pick play. He got nothing. Tyler wasn't even off very far. I think the last time they picked off, they did a little timing play where the pitcher looks towards home, does a delay count, and he caught Justin kind of taking a bigger secondary when he looked away.
Yep. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, same kind of pitch.
Yeah, ball 2.
Down in the dirt, low and away. Well, this is the count he wanted to hit out of. Let's see. First baseman's playing in. I guess they're double play depth here, but surprisingly, he wants to play in front of the runner. They'll lead at second. There he goes.
Here's the 2-0.
Yeah.
Fouled off into the Scott County dugout. Third base line.
I'm not thinking he's going to throw him anything fastball over the plate here, considering what happened last time. So
yeah,
I would be looking for probably something a little more off speed here, but we'll see. Colt's got a decent lead. He's well off first base with the first baseman playing off. It's taking a long time.
Stevenson will call time and step out of the box.
It's a good poke to get one out of here. He did 337 down the lines. I mean, that's a pretty big shot. Center's not huge. It's bigger than most high school fields for sure.
Yes.
Still taking a long time to deliver. Oh,
they're going to pick off and
safe. Nope.
And they're going to call Tyler Wands out at second base. Caught him in his lead.
Same thing. Just delayed him. Got his secondary. He waits till he shuffles off, and they backdoor him.
2 outs are down in the bottom of the 5th. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch.
Fastball low. 3-1 count. That pickoff hurt.
Here's the 3-1.
Popped up.
Ball is popped up.
Foul territory to the catcher.
Renfro, the catcher, and he will miss it. Pops out of his glove.
He kind of tried to catch it waist high versus
He did.
kind of almost like a basket rather than putting his glove up to his head. New life. He's got full count. That means Fields will be running on the pitch at first.
Yep.
When you're pitching, that one's tough because you want those are just free outs you're giving away. Now I have to make another pitch.
Yes.
And to a guy who already hit a home run today, so he's shortening his lead at first to not draw a throw.
Here's a 3-2, and it'll be called strike 3.
Little slider to him, frozen.
After the bottom of the 5th inning, Scott County scores no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner is left on base. The score after 5 complete innings, Scott County 1, Bullitt East 0. We'll be right back for the top of the 6th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
You got everyone's stats on there, Connor? Is it ours?
Ours at the bottom. Or
That's seasons?
Yeah, season stats.
All right.
We're back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Bullitt East. After the 6th inning, Scott County leads 1-0. Chase Meredith, the batter for the Chargers. And first pitch is swinging to miss, strike 1.
He starts him out breaking ball again. It's been a well-pitched game by both sides. Preston's thrown 55 pitches. 56 now.
Called strike 2.
37 for strikes. Very efficient. I mean, really, 2 hits in the game for each team, and one of them was that ball that Fields lost in the sun. We really haven't taken advantage of Bullitt's 3 errors. He's been able to pick off 2 of our runners. That's been huge for their side.
The 1-2. And it'll be
Just
ball
misses
2.
away. Good pitch.
Ball 3. Here's the 3-2. And it'll be called strike 3. Meredith will strike out looking.
Kind of paints the corner on that. Very similar to the 1-2 pitch, but I think when it's 3-2, I think you got to have a little more intent to swing the bat.
Bullitt East back to the top of the lineup. Oliver Barnhouse grounded out to shortstop in his first at bat. He flew out in the second. First pitch of his third. Gets it to Arden at shortstop. He'll field it. Throw across to Gene. He picks
Good
it
pick.
and That'll be out number 2.
That's 2 good picks from Seth over there at first from Sebastian this game.
Brings up number 42, Jack Willard, center fielder. Got up to second base in his first at bat.
You think there's any relation to Coach Scott Willard on this guy, Connor?
There might be.
Might be a distant relation.
Shows the bunt.
Pops it up.
Pops it up.
Easy, Preston Luckett.
Catch that. That's out number 3.
Was it like a 7-pitch inning? That's pretty quick.
After the top of the 6th inning, Bullitt scores 0 runs on no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. Scott County still leads 1-0. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Scott County versus Bullitt East. Bottom of the 6th inning. Scott County leads 1-0. Sebastian Arden, the batter for Scott County, batting second. Flew out in foul territory to third baseman in his first at bat. Reached first on an error by the third baseman. It's his third at bat of the game.
Up and in.
Ball 1.
So what did you call the game last night, Connor?
I did.
So what were we thinking about when that lightning was coming out in the distance and they weren't even making a budge on anything?
I don't know, I didn't.
You had your equipment out. I was a little suspect.
Here's the 2-0.
A little up and in again. He's going to take here. 3-0, looking for base runners.
Here's the 3-0.
Right down the middle.
It's called strike 1.
Left fielder's playing decently. Center's kind of middle in.
3-1. It's swinging and a miss, strike 2.
Swings the ball 4. That was a little away, but got full count now.
Here is the 3-2 from Logan.
Same pitch. He wanted to go. He held his swing.
He did.
Well, here's your guy up, Will Rose.
Single to the ball to shortstop, and it's an error. First at bat and flew out to center field in the second. Here's his third at bat.
He was hitting .433 coming into the game. Will barrels the ball pretty good. See what he looks for. Probably going to throw him off speed here. Oh, dirt in the way. Ball gets away from the catcher.
Sebastian will move up to second base.
That helps.
It does.
That's big. You get a guy at second with nobody out. He probably is not going to bunt Will, being the 3-hole hitter, but see if we can get this runner to third with less than 2 outs. That's kind of the objective, the offensive strategy. Will's in a 1-0 count here. He's just probably looking for something. We'll see what this guy serves up. I don't think he's going to get much of a lead after getting picked. Two guys getting picked up. What was that? It's a balk.
It's a balk.
I don't know what he's doing. The pitcher was confused. He went through his motion and just stopped mid-motion. I'm not sure what the issue was, but very fortunate for Scott County.
Scott County gets Arden to third base.
Yeah.
Runner on third with no outs.
Now they're going to bring the infield in. So, got nobody out. 1-0 count.
It's a 1-0.
And there goes Will.
It's hit into left field.
Drive.
Meredith settles under it.
Tags.
The throw home is not in time. So Arden comes in from third base, and he'll score the second run for the Cardinals.
They appeal that he left early, but he's called safe there. That was a good piece of hit by Will. Line drive to left. It was just too deep to get that in. That's what you want to do. That's a big run right there to pad the lead a little bit.
That brings up number 28, Duncan Stevens, the catcher. Struck out in his first at-bat and flew out to center field in the second. Here's his third at-bat of the game.
Breaking ball.
It's hit into right field. Holland
right fielder's
running back, and it'll be over his head. Stevens rounds first, and he'll have a stand-up double.
That ball must have carried a lot more than he was, because that route that he took, he was not prepared for that. And the wind is blowing out that way, but it was, he just totally misplayed that ball. Fortunate for Scott County. Jack Willhite in the courtesy run. Now, you got some dirt on this guy, I think, right? Calling time. Going to make a mound visit. They got somebody warming up down in the pen, looks like, Connor. He's getting loose now.
Yep.
Can't see his number, but, I mean, his pitch count is okay, but it's just a matter of, I mean, he's thrown a good game.
He has.
If I'm Jack, he better look for a pickoff. I bet Coach Willard's going to tell him to be short. What they're doing is the pitcher's looking away, and they're taking their secondary. When that happens, that's when the shortstop's back picking him. So
yep,
he's just waiting on the runner to kind of get his secondary. So he'll hold a lot here. Let's see what he does.
So that's Gene, the batter now for Scott County, playing first.
Ball in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Good block.
Seth flew out to right field in his first at-bat and then grounded out to third base in his second. Here's the 1-0. It's outside ball 2.
Well, there's some discussion about Jack pinch courtesy running. I'm thinking they're down a couple of guys. I think it looks like Evan Allen just showed up from getting here. You got Keegan Hurt, who's been out. I think he was cramping earlier in the day. I think they're limited on who they can run.
Yes, I think so. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. There's the pitch.
I mean, if Evan Allen, well, he's on the scorecard. I mean, if you weren't, as long as the scorecard was turned in, and normally everybody's listed, so
yes,
he should be able to get in if he needs to.
Pitch was called ball 3.
3-0 here. He's going to take again here. Shortened his lead at second. There you go.
The back pick.
Bounced off.
That'll hit him.
Right in the kidney. Kind of deflected off him and went to just for the shortstop. Was not enough to advance.
Yes.
Yeah, they delay that pick. And they hope that the runner just, once he starts to make that initial secondary to third, you can't change direction when you're doing it. It's worked well, but, I mean, Jack has no lead there. I mean, he's short at second. They're trying to get a quick one, however they can get one if they can.
Here's a 3-0.
That's up.
He'll take, and that's ball 4.
Surprised if we don't see a mound visit here. The guy who was warming up is now, he's ready to go. He's walking back to the dugout. We'll see. Well, here comes the coach for a mound visit.
Here comes Jeff Bowles, Bullitt East head coach.
How long's he been there, Connor? You know?
No, I don't know.
I bet he goes back away with Coach Willard. Probably. We seem to play these guys quite a bit when we're down here, so.
Yes.
They are bringing him in. He's coming down to enter the game. So I can't quite see his number here. Let's see. That was 75 pitches for Logan on the day. Not a bad outing, really. I mean, the one run off of the home run, I mean, both were earned. I guess he's fortunate he picked off a couple guys.
Yes.
"75 pitches on the day for him, 39 were strikes. At number 7. Pitchers. Looks like it's a single digit. Maybe it's 6 or 9. Those two guys have already pitched. Well, Chris Logan was number 9, so it wasn't hit. I wonder if it's Garrison Miller. Unless it's a new person, but those guys have already thrown this year.
Number 7 is Renfro, the catcher, Al.
Not him? Okay.
Not him.
I can't quite see this guy.
No, I can't either.
When he turns around, when he get done, we'll be able to tell who it is.
Yes.
Two, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cooper.
Number 2. Cooper Warnack. Up to bat for Scott County is number 4, Garrett Sparks, designated hitter.
He's pitched 2 innings on the year so far. Only had 1 in 1 game.
It's the first pitch.
Breaking ball.
Grounded on the third baseline.
That's his third.
Sowles will step on third.
No play anywhere else.
That's out number 2.
Tough to swing at that 0-0 breaking ball first pitch. That's exactly what he wanted him to do, was to roll over on one to get an easy play there.
That brings up Parker Dotson, the third baseman. The strikeout and a fly out to right field.
Right fielder's playing a little deeper now, considering after that last ball that Duncan hit.
Yes. Dotson will call time.
They'll lead at second. He's going to delay him again and wait on him. Kind of thought Connor
into right field. Holland catches that ball for out
hit, but right at him.
So after the 5 of 6 innings, Scott County scores no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. The score after 6 complete innings: Scott County 2, Bullitt East 0. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida for Scott County versus Bullitt East, headed into the top of the 7th inning. Scott County leads 2-0.
Had a little delay there because it looks like Steph Jean took a ball off the forehead during warm-ups there. He seems to be okay.
He's still in the game. So.
Yep.
Perfect, called strike one.
This is the guy that's committed to EKU.
Yes, the catcher, number 7, Luke Renfro. Steal one. Outside.
Breaking ball away.
It's ball one ball and one strike.
Hitting .385 coming into this game. Fouls one away.
Fouled out of play. Here is the 1-2 from Luckett.
On the breaking ball.
Fouled out of play again.
On the corner, kind of punches it out to over the first base side. Preston's got more of a big sweeping breaking ball, so it's slower, so you can kind of still reload and foul a piece off. He freezes a lot of guys with it, but it's a much slower break, where like Jack's is a harder break, you know.
Yes.
So
1-2.
that's a fastball down.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count.
Outfield's playing, well, Tyler's deep. Stevenson's deep. Colts, yeah, they're pretty deep. You want to kind of keep the runner off second here. You're up 2-0. Just
yes, 2-2.
Eric breaking ball.
And it'll be
big sweeper, a little low and away. Close, real close.
Real close.
Fans wanted that. It's a full count here. No walks here. You kind of want to go at this guy.
Here's the pitch. It's
another breaking ball.
And it'll freeze him. That's strike 3.
It's a great pitch, 3-2. He was obviously looking for fastball there. Froze him on a breaking ball.
Preston's 7th strikeout so far this game.
He's only at 70 pitches, and that's been a very efficient game, but that's what happens when you're throwing a 2-hitter. And he's only had 1 walk, and that's how you keep your pitch count down.
Yes. Hunter Holland, the batter now, playing right field. Flew out to left field in his first at bat and struck out in his second. 0-1.
Breaking ball away.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Collins, their cleanup hitter.
Gone to the third base, Dotson. Throw across to Gene. It's in time. Out number 2.
Julian Myers coming up. He's the DH.
Flew out to center field in his first and walked in his second.
And you know you're not getting a lot when you only had 3 plate appearances on the day.
Yes.
Fast game.
Outside, ball 1.
I'm going to take complete credit for that, Connor, because I know you didn't want me to be on here much longer to have my mouth blabber, so we had to have it in an efficient game, right?
It's ball 2 outside. Appreciate you joining me
Absolutely,
today.
Yeah, happy to do it. 2-0. Doesn't want to go 3-0 here.
The pitch.
Yeah.
And it will be 3-0.
I don't know. You tried to throw something different there. You can see. Kind of broke away from the lefty. He's taking all the way there. They need base runners. Paints the corner.
It's called strike 1.
Do it again. Yep. You need to force them to make something happen.
Here is 3-1 from Luckett.
Same pitch.
And it's fouled straight back. 3-0 to 3-2.
Yep. I'd be curious to see what he throws here. I wouldn't get cute. I'd just challenge it. Three, 2 out.
Here's the 3-2.
Kind of jammed him.
Popped up into right center field. Stevenson charging in.
Oh, good form.
That ball get down.
Yeah. Kind of got in on him a little bit. Just kind of able to fist it off into right center. That's okay. I mean, Scott County outfield's playing deep. They want to keep runners off second. So.
Brings up number 10, Keaton Kynes. Struck out in his first at bat and bunted it back to Luckett, the pitcher, and he tagged him out. His third at bat of the game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He swung at a few of those his first at bat too. He's really waving that pitch. I'm sure Duncan, Coach Pryor, and Preston see him at. Probably going to serve up a couple more of those. You see a guy swinging like that.
Deal one.
It's away.
Ball one. Here's the 1-1.
Fly ball.
Hit into left field. Juan's tracking over, and Stevenson calls him off, and he'll catch that. Out number 3. That will end the game. Final score, Scott County 2, Bullitt East 0. Preston Luckett goes all 7 innings, gets the win for Scott County. How does that 7 innings help the Cardinals pitching staff this week?
That's huge, Connor. I mean, not have to use anybody. Not just that. I mean, 82 pitches. Theoretically, if he had to come back in a couple days and throw an inning, that's the availability. I mean, just a great outing. 3 hits. One of them was that fly ball that just got lost in the sun. You know, and then and 1 walk and a no hit batter is what I'm looking at. And so,
yes,
just a very efficient thing and just the speed of the game, right? I mean, now it's a little after 2:30, 2:35. You can kind of get to the air conditioned, rest up for your next game because this heat, I mean, it's legit. That humidity,
it is.
You know?
Final score: Scott County 2, Bullitt East 0. Scott County's next game is at 4 o'clock versus Greenup County. We'll have that game audio only on the Connor Sports Talk right here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Next game. Good night.